Welcome to Travel Guide of Capri. Capri is a highlight of any Naples or Amalfi Coast vacation. A favorite among Roman emperors, the rich and famous, artists and writers, this enchanting, picturesque, and exceedingly glamorous Italian island made of limestone rock remains one of the Mediterranean's must-see destinations. Its top attraction is most definitely the famous Blue Grotto, but it's also celebrated for its stunning beaches, shopping, gardens, featuring an abundance of lemon trees churning out a certain local specialty, historic villas, and delicious eateries in its two stacked cities, Capri and Ana Capri. It is the land of pasta and pizza, after all. Capri is located in the Bay of Naples, south of the city and near the tip of the Amalfi Peninsula in southern Italy. Learn how to get there, what to expect, when to visit, and what to do. The island's moderate temperatures make it a year-round destination, but spring and fall are the best times to visit as summer sees about 10,000 tourists a day. That's about as much as the island's permanent population. One of the first images to come to mind will, no doubt, be that of the Faraglioni, the three spurs of rock which rise up out of the sea, within meters of the island's southern coast. The rocks have each been given a name. The first, still attached to the land, is called Stella. The second, separated from the first block by a stretch of sea, Faraglione di Mezzo, and the third, Faraglione di Fuori or Scopolo, meaning the head or promontories stretching into the sea. The Scopolo sea stack provides the unique habitat for the Podarcis sicula coeruleum. The rock is, in fact, the only place in the world where you can find this lizard, the blue color of which is said to be the result of the amphibian's vicinity to the sea and sky. The average height of the Faraglioni is 100 meters. The Faraglione di Mezzo is characterized by a central cavity, large enough to allow for the passage of a small boat. If you like the idea of spending a day on a beach with view of the Faraglioni, you'll love the pretty little bay of Marina Piccola, which lies directly opposite Capri's giant sea stacks. On the sunny south side of the island, sheltered from the wind by a steep wall of rock, the bay is almost always warm. In fact, even in midwinter you might easily spot the locals bathing in the sun here. Marina Piccola is on Capri's southern coast, and can be reached by bus from the Piazzetta or by foot, following via Roma to Dugolfi, then taking the stairs down via Mulo. It's a pleasant route and only about a 15-minute walk. Near the small square where the buses to Marina Piccola stop, there is a flight of stairs leading to the pebble beach and the small church of S. Andrea, built in 1900. If you are planning on spending the day at Marina Piccola, we suggest you get there in the morning as the sun goes behind the hills and casts a shadow on the beach in the afternoon, around 5 p.m. in the summer. Marina Piccola is perfect for a winter dip, as it is sheltered from the wind and has southern exposure, so always the warmest spot on the island. Take the stairs down to the Scaglio del Siren cliff which, according to scholars, were once inhabited by the bewitching sirens described by Homer in his Odyssey. These rocks split the Marina Piccola Bay into two marinas, the Marina di Mulo and the Marina di Penero, which were used by the ancient Romans as small ports. The Natural Arch is an arch in the rock on Capri's east coast, which has appeared via completely natural means. Although no one can be 100% sure, the rock formation has been in place since the Paleolithic age, After all, it's commonly accepted that the arch came about due to there originally being a grotto in the rock. This is the most famous site on Capri, where visitors from around the world form long queues to get a peek inside for just a few magical moments. We're talking about the Blue Grotto, of course. This natural cavern is 25 meters wide and 60 meters long, with a tiny entrance less than a meter high. To enter, visitors lay back in wooden rowboats and glide through the low cave mouth. Once inside, the boats bob in the dark, suspended on the surface of water so blue that it seems dreamlike. Entrance to the Blue Grotto is possible only by boarding small rowboats which hold a maximum of 4 passengers at a time. The entrance ticket must be purchased at the floating ticket office at the cave entrance. After purchasing your ticket, your skipper will ask that you lay back along the bottom of the boat to enable the group to pass through the tiny mouth of the cave. Once inside, your skipper will row you around the cavern, singing traditional Neapolitan folk songs which echo off the rock walls and create an unforgettable atmosphere. The glowing effect of the water inside the Blue Grotto is due to the sunlight which enters through a second, underwater cave mouth beneath that on the surface. For this reason, the most intense color comes with the most intense sunlight during the midday hours of noon to 2 p.m. The difference between the first morning light and the late afternoon light is negligible, though there is often a longer line in the afternoon. It is best to avoid visiting the grotto on overcast days, when their internal glow is much less dramatic. The Roman Emperor Tiberius was history's first tourist who fell in love with the island of Capri, fleeing the chaos of the teeming city of ancient Rome to find peace and serenity here. During the 1st century AD, he commissioned 12 villas to be built on the island, including Villa Jovis. This was his largest and most sumptuous villa, covering around 7,000 square meters and dominating the Mount Tiberius promontory and the slope descending to Cesena. The view from the north side encompasses most of the Gulf of Naples, stretching from the island of Ischia to Campanella Point, while the view from the south overlooks Capri. The villa's architectural style combines that of classical villas from the Roman Empire with elements of a small fortress. The center of the villa housed a number of cisterns to collect rainwater, a fundamental design element on this island which has no natural springs, which was used both as drinking water and as a reservoir with which to supply the baths, which were divided into the traditional frigidarium, tepidarium and calidarium. You can't visit Capri without passing through Marina Grande, which is the arrival point for all the ferries and hydrofoils from the mainland and both the commercial port and the marina for private ships and boats. Marina Grande is always very busy in the summer, as the port area is quite compact and thousands of passengers disembark at a time from the larger ships. See the map below to orient yourself and find the ticket offices, the funicular to reach the center of Capri, and the bus for Ana Capri. Santo Stefano is a Catholic church and former cathedral on the island of Capri, Italy. Dedicated to Saint Stephen, it is the principal house of worship in the town of Capri. The religious complex was built around the Piazza Umberto I Square in the 17th century. The Archbishop's Palace is now used as the town hall. Santo Stefano and Chiesa di San Costanzo are the island's two oldest churches. Of all Capri's panoramic walks, the Pizzolungo is, arguably, the most breathtaking of all. The footpath, which hugs the southern coast of the island, offers a succession of quite amazing views of the sea, the Sorrentine Peninsula and the Faraglioni. Once beyond the center of Capri, visitors are likely to meet only the occasional fellow walker as they make their way along this spectacular coastal path, experiencing the views, the perfumes and the sounds of the surrounding nature and the sea in near to total solitude. Walkers are advised to wear comfortable shoes and make sure they have a supply of water with them. Thanks for watching. Please do not forget to subscribe, like and share our videos.